Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzana, MetabolicMasterpiece.com. Today I'm going to share some behind the scenes footage of our training from this past week. If you followed our physique update from yesterday, you see that I'm down almost 2 pounds, 1.8 pounds this week, 19 days into this cutting phase. Mike is down another pound this week. Rick is steady maintaining. He's already really freaking lean, so he's not going to be cutting till the final weeks here, but you're going to see him in action, Santina in action, Paul in action. Colin, I don't think was able to join us this week, so you may not see some footage of him, but we've been absolutely kicking butt. I'm going to share some insights into the new split, same split, but new training phase that we're starting this week as well. Really looking forward to seeing the details, the comparisons in my physique this week while training compared to last week. I really find the training footage reveals a lot more than my physique updates where I'm going through the mandatory bodybuilding poses. So let's get to that footage. Hope you enjoy it. Let's roll. And here we go, day one, chest and back workout. We are kicking this off with a timed superset between pull-ups and push-ups. We're going for 5 minutes here, just going back and forth continuously. It goes by pretty darn quick. What you want to make sure you do is to not go to failure on any of these. Make sure you're leaving a rep or two in the tank. If you go to failure, you're going to need some rest, and you want to try to eliminate that rest as best as you can. So right there is just I have my stopwatch next to me, and I also have a little piece of paper as recording how many pull-ups I did there, and then I'll record how many push-ups I was going to do. I've done this in the past where Rick and I did it for 10 minutes. So going for 10 minutes, we were taking short little breaks here and there. So from week to week, we were able to progress by reducing the amount of time we rested between sets, especially towards the end when we're really getting gassed. It's amazing how much this superset just takes out of you. But with 5 minutes, I found that you really don't need any rest, or at least I didn't need any rest with this. So I think from here on out, I won't be recording how many reps I'm doing here. I'm just going to continuously go back and forth for the 5 minutes. Here we got incline dumbbell bench press, and with this plan, so our split is chest and back day 1, shoulders and arms day 2, legs day 3, same split we followed last month. It's the same split we're going to follow next month as well. If you followed our Physique Mastery podcast this week, you would have heard Brian and I say that for this fat loss phase, our plan is to keep the split the same. Each phase lasts 4 weeks, and what we're doing is increasing the reps each phase and decreasing the rest. Also throwing in a few little different training techniques and tactics in there as well. So here we're going with shorter rest. We only got 60 seconds rest, so we are just bouncing back and forth. You see us swapping places. And it flies by pretty damn well. We had like 6 of us training today. So even with 6 people, this workout lasted about 50 minutes. We just kept it going back and forth, banging it out. So that's day 1, just a little footage from that. Day 2, shoulders and arms. So you can see, once again, we're doing a drop set here. So I started off with my heavier weight and then handed it off to Rick, and we just kind of go down the line, little assembly line of drop sets there. Here we got straight sets of rear delt cable flies, and this is great footage for kind of seeing the progressive details. So I mentioned that I really think this training footage even better than the physique update, because here we got Mike, his rear delts are really popping out. He's got some great thick rear delts there. So in the upcoming weeks, we're really going to see those details, the little separation, the deeper cuts in the shoulders and arms there. And those are the little things that I really like to look for as I'm progressing there. So sometimes you can't necessarily see progress in the lower abdominals when I'm doing my physique update. I'm like, did it really change all that much? And then you look at the training footage and you're like, shit, I see a lot more deeper cuts coming out there. And I really like to look at the vascularity here. So here I'm going to be looking at how the shoulder veins branch out. Now that my right shoulder on the left side of the screen didn't have those kind of little veins branching out on the side there, and even on the left shoulder there, I'm starting to see a little vein come downwards, shoot downwards out of the top of the shoulder there. So we're really going to start seeing that vascularity pop out in future videos in the upcoming weeks here. We got Santina doing some spider curls here, and I think Mike is in the background there on the other bench doing the spider curls, and I spy with my little bicep vein popping out on Santina there, so we're making sure we're getting that in the footage, and going to be exciting to see how that develops over the next few weeks. Leg day, we included some reverse barbell lunges. Balance is probably the trickiest thing getting used to this. We've been doing some dumbbell lunges and different types of lunges in here, but the barbell definitely adds a different dimension. Once again, just back and forth there, just 60 seconds rest. I got Mike doing some rack pulls here. I wanted to check out his arms, the shoulders, the details here. Again, these are the little things, the little fascination we have with our physique, the keen eye, the keen attention, awareness to the details that are popping out there. So I think he'll be pleasantly surprised seeing how his arms and shoulders are looking there. Definitely a huge difference from what we were seeing last week. So things are going to really start getting exciting in these upcoming videos, just really, especially this training footage that we're seeing here. This is a seated good morning. I've never done these before. Brian, my partner in crime there, the Physique Mastery Movement, he suggested to add this in there. So again, the split's the same. We include a lot of the same exercises, but we throw in a few little different new ones here and there and different training techniques. And this felt awesome. So I'm really thinking of driving those hips back. Even though I'm seated, I push. I create that intention of my glutes going back. Played around with the leg angle there. You want to really feel the stretch in the hamstrings, keeping a nice flat back here. So the whole goal is in your head, feeling those hamstrings doing the work. This is a really cool exercise that I'm really looking forward to progressing on. I really enjoyed the feel of this movement here. Really glad that Brian suggested it. That's the beauty of kind of getting out of your own head and having a partner, a different coach helping you kind of break out of those habits and try new things. We finished off our leg workout with 3-minute timed leg press. The idea is to go nonstop for 3 minutes. I went with 2 plates aside here and it killed me. I got to 1.5 minutes, 40 reps, and my quads just couldn't take it. So I had to take short little breaks here and there. Here we're gonna have Mike, who we took a plate off each side, and Mike is doing it properly. Let's listen in. Hope you enjoyed this footage.
Work them, work them. Come on, Mike, you almost there. Dig deep here, dig deep. Dig deep, dig deep. 15 seconds. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, son of a bitch, you're done. Overtime.